Hello, Purple Heart Consciousness holders. This is Reverend Jerry Hobby, and I am so happy to be with you this evening. And I'm happy and I'm celebrating. I'm celebrating the gift of this evening, a gift of moving into this place of spiritual practice and remembering that there truly is value in spiritual practice. This evening is our 20th celebration of a season for peace. And our theme is self forgiveness. And when we talk about self forgiveness, it is inevitable that we move into the place of sacred remembrance. And that sacred remembrance is that we're all spiritual beings here having a human experience. And when we understand that we are spiritual beings, that we are made of good, and when we talk about being spiritual beings, we are made of the good stuff that supports the evolution of everything we experience, all the good in the world. The most important part about celebrating and experiencing the good here in this human experience is that we learn the value of unity. We learn the value of love. So when we practice self forgiveness, it helps us to unify with ourselves where we're not at odds with ourselves. And it also opens the space up for us to move into a place of unity as one, honoring the diversity of spirit and allowing that beauty of spirit, the richness of it, to fulfill itself as a space of pure and perfect love. So this evening, we have a special treat. Our practitioner, Jim Thompson, who is also the curator of the Prayerful Heart app, will be offering a prayer on self forgiveness. Let's tune in and hear his prayer.
Hello, everyone. This is Jim Thompson, one of your practitioners here with Spiritual Enlightenment Truth Focused Ministry. I am also the curator of the Prayer for Heart app and your sound healing technician. Join me every Thursday on Facebook at the Seed FM Facebook page for Noontime Meditation with Jim. Today, however, we are in the season for peace. It's 64 days of peace. And I love this topic today. This topic today is self-forgiveness. And Confucius says, the more you know yourself, the more you forgive yourself. The more you know yourself, the more you forgive yourself. And I would really love it if you would join me in prayer on that idea of self-forgiveness. And so with that, if you would just take in a deep collective breath together. As we breathe in, hold, and release. And let's do that one more time. Just breathing in all that love and exhaling whatever brought you here today. And so in this space, I gently and lovingly affirm that one life, that one infinite presence that I know is God, is Spirit. And I anchor myself in that awareness of full love, full joy, wholeness, wisdom, caring. And it is this caring that I care enough about myself to know myself and to forgive myself for things that I may or may not have done, may or may not have known that I've done, to not only myself, but to others. And self-forgiveness is a spiritual practice. It is a spiritual practice by which I anchor myself in the awareness of the divine, knowing that truly there is a blueprint of perfection at the very center of my being that is radiating itself fully as perfect joy and happiness and peace and love and wisdom and understanding and forgiveness, and specifically self-forgiveness. That I don't dwell on things I cannot change. I do not allow an idea to fester that is not healthy. And if for some reason one sneaks in, I forgive myself quickly and allow myself to heal fully. And this healing takes place as I anchor myself in the awareness of the divine, knowing that God is truly all there is and is working tirelessly, effortlessly for the betterment of my soul and my being as I practice this thing we call self-forgiveness. And it's in this space that, with a heart filled full of gratitude and joy, that there's nothing to forgive. I know this because God is at the very center of my being, reaching in and lighting the way, filling my heart with purpose, with love, with peace, with inclusivity, with joy, with compassion. And so in this space, I give thanks of this knowing, of this truth, and I release my words into the law of spirit, knowing that they're already fulfilled right here and right now in perfect order. I release, I let go, I let God, and I let it be, and so it is. Amen. Namaste.